Hello and welcome. I am Pranay Upadhyay and you are watching India Today Global. The Bondi Beach attack of Sydney shook the consciousness of everyone. Anyone who saw the visuals got horrified by the visuals of those attackers firing bullets at common bystanders, people those who have gathered to celebrate Hanukkah festival by the sea. I am being joined by Gabriella Power of Sky News Australia to give us more details about this attack and how people are gathering at Bondi Beach to mourn those who have lost their life in Australia. So, welcome. You are reporting from the scene at the Bondi Beach today. Can you describe the atmosphere there right now with the mourners gathering and the area still cordoned off as a crime scene?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, this has just been such a heartbreaking and harrowing 24 hours. This community here in Bondi is still grieving all day. People have been laying flowers, been writing notes and paying tribute to those who were horrifically killed in this terror attack. I'm right here at Bondi Beach in Sydney, Australia, and as you can see behind me, we've got this beautiful beach, which would normally be bustling, full of families, friends, enjoying the summer, but this has just been completely quiet. Right now, there's not a lot of people around. There are a few who are coming down to say a prayer and honouring those victims and thinking of those who have lost loved ones in this tragedy. And I'll just show you what it's like in front of me here at Bondi, where this is still very much an active crime scene. As you may be able to see behind me, there are still many people's belongings that have been left here. So you can see police have really cornered this off. This is a crime scene, but just behind this police tape, there are still beach towels, bags, shoes, thongs, just items that people left. Obviously, when the two gunmen started shooting, people just had to run and seek refuge wherever they could. So this has just been such a traumatic time for this community here in Bondi, particularly the Jewish community. I just came from a service at a synagogue where Rabbi Eli was that rabbi at that synagogue. So they have everyone there in that community was shedding tears, were holding on very tightly to their loved ones. There is just so much pain. It's going to take a really long time to recover from this.
But absolutely, the floral tributes growing in numbers at the Bondi Pavilion and community coming together in grief. How the members of the Jewish community and others are responding to the ground there, and how the Bondi or the Sydney is responding to the situation there.
Look, absolutely horrified. I mean, I don't think there are really the right words to describe the grief and the devastation. Sadly, for the Jewish community, they have been targeted for the last 2 years, really, since October 7th. We've seen the rise of antisemitism here in Australia, and it has been growing. We have seen synagogues being burned. We have seen anti-Semitic graffiti out front of homes. We've seen an increase in security out front of schools, places of worship. People no longer feel safe. I mean, this is such a devastating time. I've been speaking to many people in the Jewish community over the last 24 hours. Many of them are, of course, shocked, but many also say that they are not surprised. I mean, they have seen the rises in attacks. There have been so many warnings. It was everyone's biggest fear, I think, that there would be a death. And but what has happened? What happened today? I mean, no one could imagine the scale of that terror attack here on Australian soil in our backyard. It is so heartbreaking. The Jewish community, though, they are such resilient, amazing people. I'm in awe of their strength. They're banding together, and we will heal from this.
Same bridge where the attackers were overpowered by the police authorities there.
Yeah, I think the bridge is not this one exactly behind me. It's just one block over, but it's very close to where I am right now, and it's still cornered off. So I was speaking to some people who still have not been able to get into their car because parts of the car park have been blocked off while police investigate. But really feeling for members of the Jewish community suffering through this horrific terror attack. And for everyone here in Australia, I mean, we're just so shocked. We are not used to attacks. We're not used to shootings. People, when they heard the gunfire, they thought it was fireworks. So everyone is really coming to terms with what's happened.
Something more about the attackers. You know, what details do we have about the identity of these two individuals, father and son, those who have carried out this attack, and what details have been shared by the ACO or the Australian police authorities?
Yeah, it's still very early in the investigation. It's pretty clear that this was a terror attack targeting Jewish members of society. One of the gunmen is dead. The other is in hospital. And we want answers. We absolutely want answers. There are questions as to how one person who was already flagged with ASIO was able to have guns. There are now questions about gun laws being raised as part of this conversation, but it's still very much early days in this investigation.
Bondi Beach is an iconic symbol of Australia and summer joy. How has this attack impacted the scene, the sense of safety and unity in Sydney, and as far as the Australian spirit is concerned, from what you are observing and what you are hearing from people there?
You know, we as Australians are normally so proud of how safe and beautiful our city is here in Sydney, how safe Bondi Beach is. I mean, this should be one of the safest places in the world. People leave their phones and their bags open for hours when they go for swims, knowing that no one's going to touch it. It's this amazing safe haven. And so I guess we take that for granted here. Never could we ever imagine something so horrific happen right here at home. And this has just affected everyone in the community. So many people are suffering from trauma. Many people had to hide from the gunman yesterday. Everyone has a story and is impacted by this. And we cannot believe it. We never thought that this would be our reality. This isn't the Australia that we know and we love and that we are proud of. And we want to get back. We want to get back to making this a really safe place, because it is such a beautiful place, one that we are so proud of, and we are devastated that this has happened here.
Thank you for getting us all the details from the ground, and we could see people around you. This is the spirit of Sydney, this is the spirit of Australia, and this is the resilience of Australia we could see on the Bondi Beach. Thank you very much.